Hi there, I'm Coach Max and I'm thrilled to welcome you to our cardiac rehabilitation follow-along session. If you use a heart rate monitor, a fitness tracker, turn it on now. We want to get a baseline heart rate even before we begin to warm up. Let's talk about exercising safely, especially with heart conditions. Number one, you want to wear loose clothes that don't limit your movement. Number two, what intensity should I aim for? A great way to gauge your exercise intensity is the conversation test. Essentially, you want to aim to work out at a level where your breathing is noticeably deeper than usual, yet you can still hold a conversation. It's okay if speaking requires a bit of effort, but you shouldn't be so out of breath that you can talk. Number three, remember to have a water bottle close at hand to stay hydrated. Number four, always keep breathing. Whether during cardio or strength training, if you exercise while holding your breath, you could trigger abnormal heartbeat, not something we want. What's okay and what's not okay? Feeling warmer, noticing your heartbeat going up, experiencing moderate breathlessness during a workout, perfectly normal signs that your heart is getting a good workout. However, always listen to your body. If you experience severe shortness of breath, chest pain, irregular heartbeats, dizziness, or extreme tiredness, anything that feels off, really, please pause and take a break. If these symptoms ease quickly, you can cautiously continue. If they persist, safer to stop and save it for another day. Don't forget to report any unusual symptoms to your healthcare provider. Jot them down at the end of your exercise session to keep track of them. So, with all that in mind, let's start this exercise session focused on safety and boosting your heart health. Let's go! Alright guys, for today's workout, we're gonna do a cross-training type workout. There's gonna be strength, there's gonna be cardio. Nick will be with us to show us the version of the workout where you can use a chair, because as you know in our videos, you can either be standing or using a chair as support. You're going to need 2 bottles of waters, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna start our warm-up. This is gonna be a quick 2-minute warm-up with the usual static walk, just to get this body moving and this heart pumping. All right, we go into 1 minute static walk. It's a warm-up. No need to go too fast, your own pace. Remember the target we want to reach during our workout is to be mildly out of breath, not too much. You have to talk with, you should be able to talk with difficulty, but not more than that. If you're completely out of breath, it's not working, you're working too hard. All right, another 30 seconds before we switch to side lunge. All right, 10 seconds. Remember the side lunge is that. Okay? Let's go. We're gonna go to side lunge. So side lunge, anchor yourself in the position if you're doing it standing. Put a little bit of weight on your leg. Look straight. You wanna keep your balance. And if you're using a chair, maybe you stay 30 seconds on the same side, and then you change for the rest of the 30 seconds on the other side. It's easier. I'm doing alternated. Here. Right, another 30 seconds. Good. You don't need to go too much down. You just stay up, just put a little bit of weight. Bend your knee, keep your other leg extended and you're fine. All right, we're gonna switch to our main workout today with heel to opposite hip. So you can hold a chair, do it without. I'm gonna show you from the back what it looks like. So you wanna kick your opposite hip with your heel, right? All right, keep going. Another 5 seconds, and then we're gonna take a 20-second break. All right, break. Today's gonna be 30-second work, 20-second rest. Our next movement, you need your water bottles. It's gonna be a vertical row to pull forward and then back down in 3 seconds. All right, so row, push, and back here. Keep the water bottle next to your chest, pull out, and then back down. All right, that's it. Down, up, super slow, controlled. You really want to work these shoulders. Control this weight. If it's too heavy, you can do it without water bottles. All right, 20-second rest. As always, these water bottles are too heavy, they're optional, you need to use them. If they're too light, you can fill up with sand or take bigger water bottles to get more challenging. All right, the next movement is jumping jack. So a jumping jack, you know it. All right, 30 seconds. Nick is doing the scale down version. It's really a side step at your own pace. If you're not able to leave the arms, that's fine. You don't have to put the arms. There you go. Don't need to go too wide. Control your amplitude and rest 20 seconds. All right, we did the first round. We have 2 more rounds to do today. We're gonna go back to our heel to opposite hip in 10 seconds. Keep it up. I know the jumping jack are probably the toughest we have today. And back to our heel to opposite hip for 30 seconds. Remember, if you hear me talking, I'm where I should be, slightly out of breath, but you know, I can still maintain a conversation, or somewhat of a conversation. And break. 20 seconds, grab your water bottles. You can drink if you need, hopefully not from these guys, because you want to keep the same weight. And we're gonna go back to our vertical row and forward pull. All right, let's go. Pull, back up and down. Remember, the water bottle stay close to your chest for the row, and then you pull out. Chest out, shoulder blades tight, squeeze them, and break. Your favorite part with the jumping jacks for 30 seconds. I know it's tough, but you can do it. Remember, side steps if you want to scale it with a chair, better stability, or if you feel great, let's go for it. Good job, guys. Let's go. Another couple, and we're done. And break. That's 2 rounds done. One last, guys, one last. So we're gonna go back to our heel to opposite hip for 30 seconds. You know how it works, right? All right, 30 seconds. Starting to burn, eh? These legs, oof. Three seconds. And rest. Vertical row, pull out. That's our last set of vertical row and pull out. And we go for 30 seconds. Row, row, row your boat. Nick doesn't like my jokes, I know. Try my best, guys, trust me. Out, back in. And rest. All right. Hope you have a bit left in the tank because we have this wonderful jumping jacks coming up. And I want you to finish that before we go into cool down mode. You're gonna have time to rest, but before that, I want 30 seconds of jumping jack or side steps if you're using a chair. Let's go. Few more. And rest. All right, that was a good workout. Cool down. First movement of the cool down will be hip opener. So I want you to, whether you're sitting or standing, knee up, open your hips, back down. 30 seconds each side. Let's go. Up, out, down. If like me, you're not flexible, it's fine. You don't need to go full amplitude yoga style. You can keep it really moderate amplitude. Just want you to keep your balance though. Sit. Keep your core tight. Feel this nice little stretch when you open your hip. Yep. All right, gonna switch legs. Hope your chairs are not as creaky as mine at home. Because mine are pretty bad today. All right, next movement, hamstring stretch. So, hamstring stretch, back foot flat, front foot, toes pointing up, leg extended. If you want to make sure your leg is extended, press on it and gently feel the stretch at the back of your leg here. It's the hamstring. Super important when you do long walks or you run to stretch those guys because they get to tense super tight. Then you can have lower back pain or difficulty walking. Very, very important to stretch, right? Change legs. Again, foot, toes pointing up, back foot flat, push on your legs, push on above your knee to keep your leg extended. You really want, the more your leg is extended, the more you're gonna feel the stretch in the hamstring. As always, a stretch should feel like 3 on 5 on the pain scale. All right, we have one last movement, a little bit of arm mobility. I just want you to do circles with your arms. Nick has very wide arms, so just careful not to bang into neck. Set, a lot of amplitude if you can, or like Nick is doing, just smaller circles. I really want to get you these shoulders moving because we've been using them quite a bit with our vertical rows and pull out, right? You can change, switch sides if you want. Another 20 seconds. And this concludes our workout for today. Hope you guys had as much pleasure as we did with Nick. Thank you, Nick, for being with me. Thank you, folks, for being with me at home. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to come back and check our other videos. There's plenty of them. Bye.